I think we first started thinking about fertility care when we ran into challenges getting pregnant. We had a couple of miscarriages and they said, maybe you should go see somebody just to make sure everything is okay. And so that's where we started. One of the things that kept us at our jobs is having fertility benefits. Not all employers offer fertility benefits, and the ones that do, most of them aren't nearly as good as our current employer.
Hi, I'm Jill.
Hi, I'm Brady.
And we're Carrot members.
We met through the company we were working at, and I don't think she was interested in me. Even before we really started dating, we had a lot of conversations about what our values were, what things were important to us, what our ideals were, and family was always kind of
the center of all of that.
Jill thought about family and having kids as long as she could remember. And when we got to the point of starting our family journey, we ran into challenges getting pregnant. We had a couple of miscarriages. We got to the point where the doctor said, hey, this is something you should go check out. So that, I think, for us was a little disheartening.
Our first thing we did was immediately going into what can we do? I didn't know anything about IVF. I mean, I don't think anyone's an expert until you're kind of exposed to it, unfortunately.
I had a couple of friends that used fertility treatment, and one of them went through 5 rounds and spent a lot of money out of pocket. So I knew kind of going into this, we were going to need fertility benefits because having to pay all that out of pocket is not a cheap thing. So I'd say we were probably midway through.
You're getting our shots.
Yeah, and the second retrieval when the company announced they were moving away from their current provider and starting with Carrot.
My first experience with Carrot was having a care navigator walk me through all of the benefits that Carrot offers.
Transitioning from our previous provider to Carrot seemed like a daunting process, but having somebody there to guide us through it was really helpful. I think the thing that stands out to me is it's an emotionally charged process. How do you go through something when it's the only thing that you want and you can't have it?
Because of a fertility benefit being offered at work, it's also just opened other doors. In terms of vulnerability with your coworkers, I think that's been really important to me. Having access to Carrot, one feels seen, that they're supportive in not only what I can do or deliver at work, but also things that are important to me, on a values and culture level. When I'm looking at companies, I'm looking at places where they really do care about their people. With Carrot, I felt taken care of. Knowing there was a person behind every interaction, I finally feel like we don't have to hold our breath anymore, and we couldn't be happier.